nasty insult to Trump. President Trump is known to end up in feuds with people who disagree with him. In most cases, the reasons involve the person in question doing or saying something inappropriate that elicits a response. In this instance, Republican Senator Bob Corker put himself in the hot seat. He fired back at Trump this past Sunday after accusations that he begged President Trump for support in the upcoming 2018 election. According to the Washington Examiner, Senator Bob Corker stated, "It's a shame the White House has become an adult daycare center. Someone obviously missed their shift this morning." This news came following Trump's response to Corker that was designed to invoke emotion. He wanted to give Corker a taste of the reality of the situation, and Corker obviously didn't like it. Watching President Trump go toe-to-toe with a senator is nothing new. Many have been fiercely fighting back against Trump, namely because he does not care about the corporate sponsors embedded in D.C. The president stated, "Senator Bob Corker begged me to endorse him for re-election in Tennessee. I said no and he dropped out, said he could not win without my endorsement. He also wanted to be Secretary of State, I said no thanks. He is also largely responsible for the horrendous Iran deal." Corker recently stated that he would not be looking to get re-elected next year. President Trump reasoned that it could be because he didn't have the guts to run. This ongoing feud is getting interesting as it evolves. Corker is beginning to look like something of a leftist by making bold, irrational statements in response to Trump's concise claims. For example, the president said Corker was involved with the acceptance of the Iran nuclear deal. This could have been rebutted, or Corker could have at least addressed the failed deal that was ruined before the ink even dried. Instead, Corker took the path of comparing the White House to a daycare center. It doesn't make much sense and really seems to be just an attempt for him to deflect from the president's statements. Corker did try to make an argument the day before where he accused the president of being incompetent for his statement on the death of Heather Heyer in Charlottesville. It is not clear what he meant by that statement. President Trump condemned the violence by the white supremacists as well as the terror group Antifa. He also explicitly said that he was very saddened by what happened to Heyer. What more could he have done at that time? Quite frankly, it sounds like Corker should change his tag to Democrat because that is the argument they tried to use when the events initially unfolded. Corker also stated that he believes without Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, Defense Secretary Jim Mattis, and White House Chief of Staff John Kelly the country would be in chaos. Of course, he has no evidence explaining his point of view. Instead, he continues to make sweeping generalizations about non-issues, presumably because the president would not support his re-election attempt. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.